Nobbit of the week, Christine Thom. Today's actually episode 35. I'm sorry, what a dick. You are such a dickhead. We had an argument about what episode it was as well. I said it's 34. She went, no, it's not, it's 35. I was like, okay. And then what? It was fucking wrong. Anyway, welcome to episode 35.
Episode 35!
A little person goes to the doctor and says, I have a very itchy fanny. And the doctor examines them and says, oh, it's the fur at the top of your wellies.
How old is she?
Ew!
I'm going to start with what a dick. That's for me this morning. What I had written down, which might still come at some point. So, I was lying in bed, about to get up to have a shower, and then I'm going away at the weekend, and then, you know, when just some random things just step into your head, and then it sort of sets on a panic.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to snook up. Carry on.
So, this morning, after me thinking about stuff, I'd panicked that for a year we'd had not insured the car.
Oh, that's not I can lay in bed any longer panic.
No,
that's not even, that's getting out of bed naked and rushing to the filing cabinet panic, isn't it?
Yeah, that is exactly what happened.
Tits are jiggling.
So I just had a panic and I thought, fucking hell, have we been driving the car for a year with no insurance? So it took a bit of finding between me and husbando to try and find any information online. And I was like, when we left the garage, would we have not been insured? You know, like, they have like a 24-hour insurance.
Yeah, they do.
You did all the paperwork, because normally I do all the admin for the house.
Right.
But I had no, and have no, recollection of ever insuring the car. Then I was looking through bank statements online, seeing if, because normally monthly payments would come out for your insurance. Nothing. So the panic, and I'm thinking, oh my fucking God. So I said to my son, right, I'm going to have to borrow your car this morning, and Dad will just have to sort this out after his meeting to make sure we're insured. And then I thought, I couldn't find anything on my phone email, so I went onto my laptop, and there, lo and behold, we are insured. We are insured. Due out in a renewal for May, and I'd paid in cash for the year.
Get you?
I don't remember doing that. I have no recollection of doing that.
Oh.
So when I was driving here this morning, I was like, you know, like when your heart like aches because you've been stressed, and I don't get stressed. But I was like, oh my, I just had the worst wake-up fucking call ever. Being really stressed about whether I'd insured the car.
Do you know,
and
if
then
I
panicking.
get like that, my bum cheeks and my hands and wrists go kind of a bit
Well, it's a reaction, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like cortisol, just
yeah.
like, ooh, tingly bum cheeks.
And it's still now, it's a bit like, even though I know, to the point where I've printed
setting me
out...
off. Take a deep breath.
So I've printed out my insurance certificate and put it in the car. just for my peace of mind. Because
tape it to the ceiling so you can look up every so often.
It's because, one, there's so much going on all of the time. We've touched on being a bloody sandwich generation as it is. But to the fact that I still do not, even though go through that process and then trying to recall what we did once we bought the car, took it from the guy. I have no recollection of doing that. None whatsoever. And it was 600 quid.
You had 600 quid in cash?
Well, just to pay, you know, straight to pay it online, you know, like, as in, I didn't go with, like, notes. But I just thought, cause sometimes I'm sick of paying stuff month by month by month, because you end up paying more long term.
Yeah,
I know it helps.
I know it's up for it, and then
and it helps, doesn't it? We got some insurance back off the old car as well. So I just thought, I'm just going to pay the annual. Well, I must have said this. I don't remember. Sort it out. So I was like, what? So driving here, I was just like, what a dick! What a dick! What a dick! What a dick! So I'm a knobhead. Knobhead of the week.
And then when you got this message going, I'll be there at 10:15. No, I'll be there at 10. I'm like, oh, something's going on. Something's happening.
Just too much in the morning. Why can't you remember these things like in the afternoon? Shit, I forgot insurance.
Oh,
and then my son's going, that's good, isn't it? Imagine you got away with it. I'm like, no, that's not a good thing.
I think I might have turned the video off. Have I turned the video off?
Yeah, it's not going.
Oh, sorry.
We're going to have to start again now for videoing.
No, we're not. Move that out of the way.
Actually, it might be quite a good idea, actually, because I just do little snippets.
So, I didn't sleep last night, and I think because my cortisol was through the bloody roof, because Mum was meant to come round at 6 o'clock for dinner.
Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday.
And she normally comes round at 5, and I said, can you come round a bit later, because I've got like 5 or 6 hours lessons yesterday, which is quite a lot. 3 in a row, which was quite, whoa, one-on-ones. So I just needed a bit of headspace before
She got it.
she comes round. And she goes, yeah, of course. She's not bothered. She's fine about it. Anyway, she comes round. She's a bit, oh gosh. She's not normally like that. Are you all right? She went, oh gosh. Well, you'll never. Oh my. I was like, will you just get it out, please? Spit it out. Someone's just run into me. I went, what? So she was coming out of the village on the main road, and some dickhead in a BMW just careered into the side of her. So it's not her fault.
God, that's
Didn't look so. Poor woman, 82.
Did he stop or he stopped?
He stopped, and luckily, Mum's lovely next door neighbour didn't see it happen, but was there.
Oh God.
And so took all pictures for my mum, because Mum's like, oh God. Anyway, she goes, oh Anthony, I think I need a brandy. And then Anthony goes, well, it does say that, in all first aid, that you shouldn't give people alcohol. But I went, Mum, just give her a brandy. He went, yeah, okay. So she's like, downs this bloody brandy. I'm like, would you want ginger wine instead? No, I want a brandy. I don't even like brandy, but I need a brandy. Just get a brandy, please.
Just
get
to calm her
brandy.
nerves.
Yeah, so then she starts to little cry a bit. So I hold her hand and I went, no, it's all right, it's fine.
Oh.
Then she tells us what happens, and then she goes, oh, poor Lord, she's proper shocked.
It is, because it's like,
Then
you're just going about your day, and when a crash happens, it's not as if it's a plant, is it? It just happens, and then the shock always comes afterwards.
But it's the shock, and then it's the, oh fuck, I've got to sort it out, and I don't know where to start, and
I'll go to Vic.
internet, yeah. So guess what's happening this afternoon?
Oh, it's such a ball. So was her car all right? Is it right?
No, she's got right. They're gonna have to do the front bumper and the passenger door. Oh. The ball ache. So then I make salmon pasta. We've got Marlo's girlfriend for tea. Everyone has salmon pasta with spinach.
Yeah.
They have it upstairs, fine. We're eating it, Mum goes, oh, sorry. There's all this going on. And she has a sip of water. I'm like, are you alright? She went, oh no, I don't think. I don't know if I'm ready to eat. I said, well, don't eat. Just have it in a minute. Yeah. Next minute, she's up and she don't go to the bathroom because it's not quick enough. She goes to the sink and goes, into the sink.
Why did they do it in the sink? Why did they do it in the toilet?
It's just, do you want thinking? Anyway, so I'm thinking, oh no, she's vomiting salmon pasta in the sink and I'm eating a bowl of salmon pasta and Anthony looks at me like, yeah, try eating now, sucker. And I'm like,
Yum.
I can't do I can't do I can't eat. Oh, he's pissed himself laughing at me.
See,
Mum's like,
once the gag's gone, that's it, isn't it?
so I had to really I get a grip of myself and go, right, just stop, swallow everything, have a drink of water, wait.
Yeah. Just
and then you can hear washing it away. And I was like, oh God. And my Anthony had put a pile of washing in the sink, and then we've got another little sink. He went, oh, I hope she did in the little sink. I was like, don't set me off again, because I can't go with it.
See, my mum did that once when we were out, and she suffers with...
it's heartburn, does it?
Yeah, but reflux.
Yeah, it's
she
awful,
suffers with
awful.
that, and it is
happened to me,
awful, really awful. And it's onset to panic, especially when you're in a restaurant. So I remember I had in my bag, because I am a pensioner as well as having a tea cosy, I also carry a bag for life in my handbag. And then roll it out. You know, one of them things that goes into a bowl that you roll out and it's fucking massive.
Oh, yes.
And so I had that, and just out of panic, I just went, use that if you need to. It was just quick thinking, I don't want to, she would be mortified if she was sick in the restaurant. So I just sort of went, bag for life, under her chin.
Like a horse trough thing.
Just put
bag.
Just put the handle over your head. So she managed it okay, took this bag, went to the toilet, and then in the sink, I'm like, there's a fucking toilet there. toilet.
I know, I said to my mum, have you got rid of the bits? She went, yes, I've got rid of the bits.
Yeah,
Don't
but
be
I was
ridiculous.
just like, but it was like 2 more steps away.
I know, because it was like, even when I was little, I'd try and go to the toilet.
But then
I had a friend who used to always pink in the face. Hello.
someone used to pink in the sink.
Happy day. Puke in the sink. I'm just like, what's
Yeah,
wrong?
I
You've got to
don't-
poke it down the hole.
Yeah, I don't know if it's bending over more. I'm not sure. Oh, look, we've got nature in the background.
Oh,
As
we've got
if
loads
we've
of-
added it.
We're in Shag Manor. It's. Oh, we've got a fucking massive bee.
Oh, it's huge. Oh, that's not little. That isn't.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to get rid of it, aren't I?
Yeah,
Hang on a minute.
she can get rid. Well, there's been stuff in the news, hasn't there, about BBL. Vic's having a panic over the bee.
Just get out.
And it's gone.
It was huge.
Yeah, it was, to be fair. And it's good to see them that big, isn't it?
Well, congratulations, whoever you are. I mean, it's beautiful, but
Yeah.
shit, it was the size of a
Well,
suppository.
it's so big you could brush it.
Yeah, you could give it a shampoo.
Yeah, in the news has been about lots about BBL, you know, big bum lipo. Like, I don't even know what it stands for. You know, when someone goes
Like
and
a
has
bum lift?
Bum lift, that's it. Big bum lift. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
BBL.
dangerous. A lot of people go to Turkey and then die.
But this is what it's always on the news about it. And
Why would you want a big ass?
I've no idea.
Don't get it.
Why?
Don't get it.
I mean, there's lots of things that's gone on over the last 10 years that's been trendy to have, from eyebrows to lips to fillers to, and like we've mentioned before, each their own to do stuff. But that, I just don't get.
No.
Because there's been quite a few people on airlines now in America where, I've only seen it in America, it could be here, they're now wanting airlines to basically, if they've got a larger than average bottom, for any stretch of the imagination, whether you've had a BBL or not, now saying that they should, if they need 2 seats, the airline should give it. I was like, well, no, you should pay for it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It's your arse.
It's your arse, yeah. So it's like, if you decide, if you say you're...
Is that fattest?
Well, I think that's the line they're going down, yeah. So...
I don't know what's PC. I don't know what I should say.
Fattest. Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean, though? I don't know.
Overweighted.
Because now it's like everyone should have the privilege to be what size they want, but
And they should. That's entirely up to them. But it's just like, when
But if
it
you're-
comes to things like
but
that...
it's spaces of a premium, isn't it, on a
Yeah,
plane? So I
it
guess
is.
you're paying for the extra space.
Could I have pay for this left cheek and then pay for the right cheek? But I do think if you want to fly, which is great, then but then it's that thing was like, well, if you go to an old theatre, the seats are fucking tiny, so small. And if you're a small person, like a size 8, you fit in them perfectly. For me, being a size 14 to 16, I squeeze in it like someone's just pushed a sprout in a net bag. You know, like, but I can sit. But is that because they need to change the seats because people are different?
I don't know, because what if you're really tiny?
Yeah,
Do you pay less because you
fit the seat.
Well, you don't
Because
fill up
you
the seat.
No,
Do you pay less for child seats anywhere in a plane?
no idea.
No idea.
Yeah,
I don't know.
so it's
Don't know.
interesting.
Answer, Christine. Don't know.
Yeah, so if you decide, I mean, that's different, isn't it? Because if you're overweight or you decide to go and get a bigger arse, that's different. Because that's you changing your shape by surgery. Should you then?
Oh, I see. By surgery.
Yeah. So it's just in the news at the minute, and obviously about things going wrong and people dying as well, and all kinds of stuff to do with it. And it's just like, I can tell you, I've had a big arse for years.
He's coming out of camera.
It's not fun. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's no advantageous. Well, there is one advantage of having a big arse. So I believe is that I've got more chance as I get older, but I don't plan to have a big arse when I'm older. Is that if I fall, it's more cushioned.
Well, there is this.
So I'm less
Save your
likely to.
coccyx.
Yeah, less likely to break something. It's not really a thing to have a fat arse, though, is it? Oh well, yeah, that's why I've got it.
Just in case of slip.
If I fall over, I'm gonna be fine. But yeah.
On that note, how's the keto going?
Yeah, it's all right.
We've started being healthy, the pair of us.
Yeah.
I've lost £5.
Oh, well done. That's really good.
I think it's water though, isn't it?
The first week or two, it is just sort of water retention. I feel less bloated.
Yeah, me too.
I
A bit
don't.
more energised. I said that, but I'm knackered.
I'm so tired today. I don't weigh myself because that's not good
You
for
do
my
measure,
mindset.
don't you?
Yeah,
I did measure my waist in
Okay.
readiness. I haven't measured it again.
I do it monthly that though, because then
Oh, do you?
I would. Yeah, I've not measured anything until I've just been back on. I mean, we did keto. Me and the husband did keto for best part of 18 months.
Bloody hell, Christine!
And
That's
then-
like a whole life.
Yeah, but you get used to it, and there would be elements where you would have maybe because we'd lost quite a bit of weight between us, and you just feel so much better. So that's the momentum to keep going. And then COVID hit, but I can't blame that anymore. It's 5 fucking years. Yeah, I put weight back on because of COVID. It's
I've
all right
been
the
quite
first
well
2
at not
years.
snacking in the evening.
Oh, good. Yeah, me too.
I'm having I'm not having breakfast. I'm having intermittent fasting.
Me too.
But I'm having a big lunch.
Yeah.
As well as a big tea.
Yeah.
Well, not when I say big, I mean sort of healthy.
Yeah,
no
so
carb.
you're not hungry then in the afternoon.
Yeah,
in the evening
I'm trying not to do the snappy snacks.
Yeah. We had a load of ribs last night, bought them from the butchers, put them all in for like hours in the oven, and we just sat and ate them. The only thing that was missing was big white crusty bread, but I can't eat that anyway.
Don't,
So
no, don't.
and then the eldest son came in with a pizza.
It's just really hard.
And I can't even eat pizza, but it just looked nice. Just like you bastards.
So we've got a grip of ourselves.
Yeah, we've got to. I've just got to because I just... it's been like I said, I was sick of not starting. So now it's like, I just need to crack on with it. Because I know I'll feel better. I know that for me, it's all about what I wear is my confidence. So it's like...
Yeah, I'm the same.
When you're a bit more overweight or carrying weight and you then dress to hide stuff.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for years, hiding my tummy.
And that's not me.
I really want to tuck a t-shirt in.
Yeah.
That's all I want to do.
I just
Tuck
want to
a
not
t-shirt
think,
in.
does that cover my arse?
Yeah.
That feeling or the top of your thigh. I brought some M&S sort of linen
Oh,
trousers.
we were just saying, love an M&S.
Love an M&S.
Love an M&S staple.
You can't, yeah, and they've got better, I think, over the last couple of years.
I bought some zhuzhy trousers, haven't I?
Very zhuzzy trousers. Yeah, they're very nice.
Zhuzhy, yeah.
So,
You know what I'm talking about.
So I bought some. I always buy linen trousers at the beginning of the year because otherwise they just go, as in
What?
sell out quickly.
Oh, do they?
So I always buy them in like as soon
Every
as
year?
Every year I'll
Why
buy.
do you buy clothes like that every year?
No,
when
I'll buy
it was last
linen
year's?
trousers. Yeah, I do, but I'll buy linen trousers because I at least buy
Shitting
one
them,
pair.
clean them, wet them.
No, but
spoil
because
them.
because they're linen, they go. You won't because you've got like boy legs, but I've got quite big thighs, so mine the fucking inside rub to the point where it fucking over years it rubs the material away.
Oh my word!
Yeah. 'Cause-
Okay.
Well, now I haven't got a gap at the top of my legs,
I haven't.
but over time, and you're walking and walking, and
I
it just
see.
so. I usually buy probably one pair
that
every
makes
year,
sense.
and it
Yeah.
folds out. So I bought a new pair, and I thought, put them on. Beautiful colour, beautiful.
What colour?
They're like a turquoisey blue.
Oh, okay.
They're like very Greek. Like, you know, if you were in Greece, you would look part of a picture.
Shutter.
Yeah, would look part of a shutter.
Blue shutter on a house.
So I bought them, but they don't just sit right yet.
Yeah,
But
see, I know
they're
the
there.
feeling because I've got some Lidl shorts. I just gave I got some shorts from Lidl. Can you believe it?
Shorts from Lidl.
Linen short. Linen shorts.
Linen from Lidl.
They were actually men's, and I picked them and went, they're quite nice.
Oh, didn't you know they did clothes in Lidl?
They were like a pale blue. I got them a few years ago. Anyway, those are the shorts that we nearly died on the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Other episode. Go back. Can't remember which one. Tried them on last week. Can't get them up around my fucking waist. I was like, right. And I'm going on holiday in 4 weeks, and I'm on telly in 4 weeks.
Yeah,
and
so-
telly puts £10 on you.
How rude.
So I'm going to really try until holiday to try and get into those shorts.
I think if we keep communicating...
It is making me accountable. I've never done this before.
Oh, okay. So if we just text each other and go, how are you doing today, you fat bastard? Do you think
Well,
that
I
would
just
work?
said to you, what are you having for your lunch the other day? What happened in Zumba on Tuesday night, though? didn't mean it to come out.
I was telling her, I was wondering when he got home from London this week, I was like, oh, it was hilarious.
My God.
There was lots of elements to Zumba this week. See, it's not just about dancing as Zumba. It's about sort of lifting your mind as well, isn't it? But Vic
It's
came
not just
out
that,
with
but
a
it's like
corker.
caring the community for everybody.
That's because you come up with random things now and again.
Well, it just comes into my head and I've got to get it out.
But it's not a case of, hi, it's like, so, as we were dancing, or about to have a little rest between dances, Vic said to one of our friends at Zumba, what did you say?
I said, do you eat before you come? Thinking, do you have your dinner before you come to Zumba? Well, she spat out her water.
Rude.
And then I clocked on and I went, oh, I didn't mean that. Well, actually, I pretended that I did, but I didn't. Pretended that I did, so I'd be the ultimate comedian, but I didn't actually. It was genuine. And then she set me off.
Question. Yeah, but then everyone, I just heard, I didn't see you. I just heard you say to our Zumba friend, you eat before you come, and it was just really loud. So then so I bent down. I didn't even have to look at you, and I just bent down trying to keep my water in my mouth because everybody had just gone for a little break. And then as we come back into position to do the next dance, the Zumba instructor then said, "Come on, be quick. You get into this one quick," or something on the lines of "This one goes into you quick," or something like that. So then I looked at her and she daren't look at me. She daren't. This gets into you quick, or this gets in. And it was just something that had lots of innuendos after you just said what you said. So then what happens is that I process things, and then about literally it'd been in a minute of dancing, and then I started really giggling because of what you said. And then I turned around and she was still laughing.
I couldn't look at Jill. And then I could feel her going, oh. And then I thought, Charlotte's going to be cross with me because I keep laughing in class.
Yeah, well, you keep laughing in class.
Well, I'm going to get sent out. I feel bad though because the problem is, I genuinely didn't mean to be a disruption. We were in the quiet bit. No, I didn't. And I just thought, I'm feeling quite full and I haven't eaten anything, whether it's adrenaline. So I just, in curiosity, my head was like,
Jay, before you go!
I didn't mean it to come out. It was kind of like I'm in a curious headspace. And then Sarah said, I do. And that set me off again.
But she genuinely does. I don't know how anyone can eat before they come to class. I would probably vomit a spaghetti bolognese on the floor. Because you're jiggling and jaggling, aren't you? It's like
there's enough.
You have to have an hour.
I don't need food as well.
But it's like one of the things. Sometimes if you jump and you do like a scissor type action, or the one that you go where you go from left to right really quickly. I think I can hear some metal going down.
Don't.
Because it's a bit loose.
Well, you can hear everybody's.
Yeah. It's when it goes like that, and then you have to.
The whole building's going fucking hell. Stop! It's like I'm sure parquet floorings going.
Yeah, where we've all left us like dints.
Yeah, the parquet's going. Oh, fuck's sake!
I think I need to wear bigger pants that just hold them together a bit. Because
hold what together?
Your lips.
Oh! You said bits of metal.
I know, but that's what it sounds like.
But yeah, what your lips made of? Fucking tin.
I just think, can I hear?
Oh, it's me tin lips again. You sound like someone who's had an amputation because of the war. Oh, go talk to Christine. She's got tin lips.
Now that would be a thing, wouldn't it? That might be a thing.
You start to rust and everything.
You would.
Every time you
sweat.
sweat.
I just think I'm sure I can hear clanging. Is that me? Because I'm thinking, are they all right?
I thought it was your nipple piercings slopping together.
Yeah, lift me bloody skirts up and there they are. But it is just like, because it's not very often until you do a dance do your things wobble inside your pants. And I just think...
That's how big your flaps are.
No, but I feel...
You're not Majora keeping the menorah.
Well, they must do, mustn't they?
Like a protective custody.
But I do
so
just
think...
think...
inside flaps going, I'm coming out.
think the numbskull's like that with a rope holding him as you're wiggling. Cause I think I quite enjoy the whole sort of thing. It feels like, you know, them people.
Oh, I love it when my bum chicks do that.
And you sort of, you feel like you've, you know, them people that will go. You may know this from all your
when they go
acting, yeah,
like that.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Really
You sort of
doing
so downstairs, like
it's quite nice. I think your inner flaps, your little minners.
Yeah,
I think they're quite relieved.
Yeah, they get a
when
bit.
When do they get to wobble like that?
They don't really get squashed in.
They just get to together.
So I think that's probably what the tapping is.
They're like little seaweed floating in a tide, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, until you go to Zumba and then shake them about.
No, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
When you're in Zumba, they float about.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, because you're giving them like
maybe high tide and it's a bit faster.
But I'm just wondering if I need tighter pants.
Maybe you should just wear crotchless pants and crotchless leggings.
So they probably fall out the side of my pant leg.
You just leave a snail trail behind you.
I'll put it this way: I won't be wearing shorts. We're doing an Alan Partridge.
Oh God.
What needs to change? Oh, it boils my piss a little. It doesn't boil my piss. It's just a bit annoying. So we're trying to get my mum moved out of her flat into some like a ground floor bungalow, or well, it could be ground floor because it's a bungalow or a ground floor flat. So going through the council is a fucking nightmare. Oh, it takes ages. For anybody trying to move their parents within the or anybody, it's literally, you have to set a hoop.
What about that house swap thing that some people sometimes do? Yeah,
it's not possible. Okay. Literally, we've looked at every possible avenue. But when I've looked, like, you can look for private to move her to a private accommodation, but by the time she gets anywhere, she won't be here anymore. The process is ridiculous. So, but what I've noticed is these sort of sheltered accommodation type things.
Yeah.
They're all 55 plus.
I know, it's shocking.
Oh, we're not that far away. Why would I want to go into sheltered accommodation?
Well, that's me in August. Fucking hell.
They need to move.
Go to sheltered accommodation.
They need to move.
And buy a budgie. You don't see that anymore, do you? I've got an itchy food.
It's a budgie. But they need to move that. 55. News 55 wanting to go into sheltered accommodation.
Well, it's like at the theatre when you can go enjoy that social event and make craft cards and do macrame in the theatre. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. They need to move things.
Yeah, because 54 now is the new 44.
But we're not.
Is that right?
We are not maybe my parents, but we are certainly not our grandparents. See, at 55, I mean, my grandparents are quite old when they passed away. But I think 55's probably been there for bloody years, hasn't it? Like, decades it's been 55 plus. Even when people were dying in their 60s or 70s. But people are living longer and they haven't moved them goals. Move it to like 75
Yeah,
plus.
but I wonder if it's to do with something to do... I don't know if it's a general thought, but... Does your insurance get more when you're older, like travel insurance or stuff, or car insurance?
Yeah.
So if it's over at that age, then they can have that for longer, can't they? Is that just bollocks? I don't know.
But I just think we need to move the goals a little bit. Just nobody wants. I'm like, who's good at 56? Oh, can I come in a sheltered accommodation? I feel like I need just a little.
I mean, some people might actually need it if they're, you know.
Yeah, but there'll be specific reasons.
Yes, yeah, it's not a general.
No, so can we just move it?
I don't feel like I've started my career yet.
No, exactly. Fuck off.
I've only been doing it 30 years.
Yeah, 55 is too young to have an option of going in sheltered accommodation. Thank you very much.
So you know I'm going on holiday with my mum in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Right, so after all this fighting about last night, I said, oh, look at the hotel we're going to. It's 5-star, can you believe that?
Ooh.
I've never been to a 5-star hotel. Everything's on tap, and I was reading that, what they do.
You do like all-inclusive?
No, we're doing bed and breakfast, because we like to go off and
I think that's
adventures.
Much better.
So, so I said, oh, look, and it's a deluxe double room. She went, pardon? Well, it's a deluxe double room. She went, what do you mean? Is it twin beds? I went, no, I think it's a double. She went, oh, Vic. What's wrong? She went, oh. I said, I came out of your vagina. What do you mean? You can't cope with sleeping in bed with me. She went, well, 1, I snore, you might snore, and 2, people might think we're lessers.
think they will definitely look at you and go, mum and daughter. There's no other question.
I know. Just like, mother. So now it's just got me all panicking. I'm gonna have to ring the blooming Jet 2 today. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and do that today.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But the fact that that's where she goes.
I know.
One, people think I'm a lesbian. Two, they think if I was, I like the older woman.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody hell.
It's right for her.
I'm the MILF, thanks. Not you.
But is that funny that that's where she goes to?
I can't believe that she said the word lesers as well, to be honest.
But the fact that there's nowhere in there, like, we're mother and daughter. Nobody behind the other side of the door knows what type of bed you're sleeping in.
I know. So did the cleaner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to borrow someone's... I haven't got one. Take a dildo and just leave it on the bed.
Just put it on the pillowcase.
Could you give this a wipe while you're at it?
It's my mum's.
I mean, stop! Boundary. I'm actually physically going to bring up my salmon pasta from last night. Oh, I did that. I flipping courgette-shetted courgettes.
Courgette-shetted?
Spiralised
yeah.
courgettes. So I made all this beautiful salmon with lemon and spinach and
a lovely ingredient.
and red onion and a bit of chilli. It was
nice.
Beautiful.
And
then I was going to put some salmon mixture in the pasta and some in my spiralised courgette.
Ooh.
Completely fucking forgot. Put it all in the spaghetti, in the pasta. This because I was thinking of 40 things.
Yeah, this is what happens. Sometimes your brain gets so fucked up, you forget you even showed your car.
Yes, so the day before... Oh, I've had a bit of a Mother and Milo week, actually, thinking about it. The day before, well, I fixed her fence last week.
Yeah.
And then the night after, I went to paint the fence.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right, she said, while you're here, I'm having a bit of trouble with the telly. And you go, oh, no.
Oh, God, that's just never...
That's like the blind leading the blind.
Oh, yeah, but that's
Anyway,
never
I feel bad, because we bought her the telly.
Yeah.
And it's a bit more complicated than it fucking should be.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Beautiful.
pardon. So, well, that's about 3 out of 10 now, wasn't it? So, I sit down trying to organise the telly, and while I'm trying to do that with her remote, Milo's on the text to me.
All right.
Can I have 99 pence for a game? I'm like, oh, not again. And he said he was going to hoover his bedroom. I said, well, if I give you 99 pence, you've got to hoover your bedroom first. Well, I said I was going to do my... So Mum's going, well, is it the thing on the TV? And I'm like, oh, fucking hell, I'm having 2 conversations from different ends of the age spectrum. And Mum went, oh, you've got it from both of us, haven't you? Well, I said, well, I have at the minute. I said, just let me sort him out, and then I'll sort you out. Oh, my gosh. And, you know, neither were being stroppy or impatient. Well, mine was being a little bit stroppy, but he was actually being funny. Because later on he went, sorry if it sounded cheeky, I was actually joking. So
but
then
I
sent... Yeah, so I sent a heart emoji back, and then he sent one of those salute bloody emojis back, like, yes, Captain. I was like, you cheeky little bugger.
Yeah. If it was one of them, I think we should have different emojis, like new ones now. They need an update, don't they?
Yeah, I think we need a...
I think we would need one like that. Like 2 fuck off. Like...
I think we need a bum cheeks one.
A bum cheeks. Let's spread it.
No! Ew! No, like a mooning one.
Yeah, mooning one would be good. I mean, there's only the middle finger, isn't there? There's not a...
Yeah.
I just think we need...
And that makes it look like Bart Simpson because it's yellow.
Yeah, sarcastic head with 2 fingers.
I wish you could create your own on
Oh, yeah.
AI and then just put it into your...
That would be great.
Is that an idea?
Yeah, come on, we'll just give you an idea. If you'd use it, then come to us because we've said it.
Right, I've got a fact for you here.
Oh, we like Vic's fact.
I don't know how I got onto this yesterday, but there was a reason. Oh, I know why! So last night, I wasn't very tired, I was awake, and I got into watching First Dates and thought, oh, bollocks, I want to go to bed, but now I need to see the end.
Yeah, it's a dangerous path.
And then after that, I sort of slipped into a little bit of a rabbit hole on whatever. And then Naked Attraction came on. And I was like, oh no. Anyway, I kept watching it.
You've got to.
And then I got stuck into that and I was like, am I being a perv watching this? This just feels on every level wrong and a bit weird. Anyway,
it is wrong, but if it's on telly, then you're not being perv watching it, are you?
But it wasn't remotely a turn on.
Oh, it's not meant to be though, is it? It's meant to make you feel better about your own self.
Oh gosh, there's all
Could you go like that?
Well, yeah, she's putting her head to the side, people on audio. And using her hands. No, don't use her hands. So anyway, this poor chap got rejected and he has to walk away naked, which is the ultimate humiliation.
It's because the arse video on the...
And they always do the arse, and she was like, yeah, but he's got lovely butt cheeks. And I just thought, she said he's got nice strong butt cheeks. And for some reason, I don't know how I got onto this, I just thought, does having strong butt cheeks give you a better thrust?
You've probably got a good thrust, that's why you've got good bum cheeks.
Yeah, apparently it does. Yes, having a strong glute muscles can contribute to a stronger pelvic thrust.
Oh, great for Zumba.
So you need to get your fella doing buttock exercises. That's what you need to do. Because it helps stabilise the pelvis, which is crucial for efficient and powerful hip thrusts.
But does it say when you will need hip thrusts besides sex? Well, when would you need it in your life? Hip thrusting. I mean, dancing, sex, they're two good things.
Sex is enough, Christine. What are you talking about needing it for anything else? Surely that is plenty.
I would need to do something that gives me more. So it's like, if I'm doing exercises to hip thrust, I want it just to be more. I mean, going down the supermarket.
You mean you want more fruits from it?
Yes. I would want, yeah.
Well, it's just tough shit. You're just going to have... I think great sex would be quite good. A strong thrust? Come on.
I can see you've been... thrusting well.
Well, you just need to look at someone and go, oof, he's got tight buns. Yikes.
Yeah, but now it will make me look at someone's buns, not inappropriately, but I look at, and then make my mind up that they must be good at thrusting. Now you've
but it might not be the case. You could have a right wobbly arse, but still have a good hip action, couldn't you? I guess.
Yeah.
I just think if you've got strong buttocks, then there's a little bit more support there.
Yeah.
It's a bit like being rocket fueled, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I would hate to be one on Naked Attraction, never go on it.
No, thank you.
But to have that last walk away if you're rejected.
No, because then you see your bum fluff.
That just would not be. I just don't think, we've had this conversation before about naked bodies is not great, but just that walk of shame.
Yeah.
And then the only thing that all of your friends and the co-workers see is your arse.
Yeah. And I don't have a smooth silhouette. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, there's the title. I don't have a smooth silhouette.
I've got a word I don't like.
Okay.
Clogged.
It's not Danish.
No.
Clogged.
There's nothing good about you. Tell me any redeeming features about the word clogged.
There's nothing. If it's clogged, it's a problem, isn't it?
Exactly.
If you're clogged, the toilet's clogged, or the sink's clogged from a salmon and pasta dish,
or your bumhole's clogged,
your bumhole's clogged. Yeah, if you're clogged.
Nothing about it is redeeming, is it?
No, nothing about it.
And then when you hear the word clogged, what's the picture in your mind?
Just back up. Whatever it is just back up, and it's backed up. Something's backed up.
And that's not great either, backed up, is it? Oh. No.
Clogged.
Clogged.
I mean,
you're welcome.
It's not even... Would you clog somebody?
No, you
I've
clock
clogged.
them.
Clock them.
You clock them.
Clock them, not clogged. This has bored my piss a bit this week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that does sort of... irritates me from time to time when it's said. So, say me and husband are out somewhere, and it's not just family people that say this. If we're out, more often than not, and 95% of the time, he will get asked, how's your week? Are you busy at work?
He will get asked?
Yeah, I never
By
get
who?
asked. Older females. Not just in the family, not just the...
Oh, really?
I never get asked. Even if the both of us are there. Oh, have you been busy at work? I'm like, yeah. Oh, no, you're not asking me. I never get asked.
Well, you think it's an old sexist thing?
Yeah. Are you busy? How's your work going? Is it stressful? How's your week gone? And I'm in the
Who
back.
are you mixing with?
No, I just think it's... like, parents, my parent and Steve's parent never ever asks me, ever. Very, very rare. Unless I'm on my own now and again, my mum will go, oh, have you had a busy week? But that's very rare.
Right.
But if we're both together, even in the car, in the house, out, whatever, or even other people of certain ages, will, male or female,
always address the man about his work.
yeah, never ask me. And it boils my piss. And so I've just learnt now to go, yeah, he's busy. Yeah, he's really busy. So
Oh, you're
busy.
so passive aggressive.
I know. He's so busy. I mean, how could you even make tea? I mean, how could he? Because he's so busy.
I bet you say that to...
Yeah. Because I'm never asked. It's like, or if I've been asked, it's a thought afterwards. Oh shit, best ask if you're busy too.
Oh,
it's
I've not experienced that.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot, and it's just I don't know. It just sort of.
I wonder if I don't feel eligible for that question because I work part time.
Yeah, but you're still going to be busy in that part-time hours that you do. You were really busy yesterday.
Yeah, I was meant to teach 7 hours, so I put a break in. I thought, I can't teach seven
solid
one-to-one hours.
Yeah, but it's irrelevant whether you work 2 days a week, 3 days a week, 5 days a week. It's irrelevant. It's like, are you busy? That time when you're working, that can be stressful, that can be really busy, that can be really hard, that can be really long. It's irrelevant how many hours you work. Are you busy? How's work been? The questions still apply.
Yeah.
And it should apply to everybody. In fact, Husbando has always said when he gets that, yeah, I am busy, yeah, it's not too stressful at the minute, or it has been stressful. She works more than I do. And we do different, just completely dismissed. Completely dismissed. And it's more so that he will try and portray that we're both really busy, we just do very different things. Mm-hmm. But if I was to write down what I did in a week, 3 or 4 pads of paper, I'd probably still be there. He might just have one. But just not getting it. So it just boils.
Fair enough.
My piss.
Does anybody else have that?
Yeah. Just the man gets asked first, are you busy? How's your week been? Are you really stressed at work? Or you get asked second.
Well, Anthony doesn't get that anymore. It was quite funny, me working yesterday and him not. He had the odd meeting, but not anything.
Just nice him not having to do all that travelling as well.
Oh,
on top of that,
he looks different.
Doesn't
he? His face
I think
great.
it's just that release of stress.
Oh.
And now it would be different stresses about jobs and what's next and stuff, but it's not a daily stress.
No, he looks great.
Yeah, which is really good. Things that you can say in the cinema that you can't say during sex. I've seen this one before, it doesn't get better. Shh. Other people are trying to enjoy this.
Is that orange cheese on your nachos?
You spilled something on your lap.
Do you want ketchup on your hot dog?
The person behind me won't stop kicking.
Hold my popcorn for a minute while I get my phone out.
Can you pass the snacks?
Ugh. Give us a nibble of your choc ice.
I'll need 3D glasses for this bit.
Don't put your hand down my seat, you'll get it stuck.
I was watching something the other day and I was just in my own little world, in my office,
You're
just
such a friggin' weirdo.
I know, just laughing because I've just got to have some elements of that. You've got to have some elements of things that like you can be said at can't be said at a funeral parlour, but can't be said in the bedroom. And it was just a cinema one, and it just really got me howling all on my little own to the point where my son was like, "Are you all right in there?" I'm fine.
Do you know? We'll all remember this Imperial leather soap. Do you remember having it when you were a kid?
And it had that little label on the top.
Yeah, but that's got a reason.
Label on your soap?
No, on the Imperial leather.
Oh.
And it was in a little trough, wasn't it? Or was it? Anyway, the soap is concave, right? Mm-hmm. And the design was like that on purpose. So you're meant to put the sticker on the bottom.
Oh, and your soap dish?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, so it doesn't get all mushy.
Claggy.
It's to stosh the mush.
It's just what?
Stosh the mush.
Stop the motion.
Yeah.
I can't use soap.
After use, the soap is supposed to be upside down. The concave surface will help water run out from the bar and minimise the touching surface on the soap tray.
Well done.
Cut that out, just in case.
I just can't touch soap.
Oh, God, you are so weird. Why?
Hand soap, and we buy stuff that you replenish your old bottles with.
Yeah, we do.
But I
Because I
can't.
don't like mush. But
I can't. I think it's going back to like fairy soap, imperial leather, and pond soap? It was green.
Oh no, you mean pears?
Pears, yeah. Ugh, even if I smell pears,
I quite
soap,
like the
no,
smell of pears.
no, it makes me gag.
It makes you sort of hands sort of click together
Yeah,
a bit.
and I know soap's better. Like Dove soap now is meant to be like, you know, you get a better lather and it's not creaky.
Yeah, but you still get soap jelly, which is wrong.
Yeah, like that stuff that belongs in a pork pie.
Yeah.
But it's just,
Or on a certain time of the month.
if I see soap by someone's sink, it makes me gip. If I don't see hand gel and you go and you think, do you want to wash your hands? And I just see soap, I can't do it. Because loads of hands have been on that soap.
And also, here's the thing, right? So, like, you pick up the soap with dirty hands.
Yeah.
You get it under the water and you rub it to get slathered again.
Yeah.
So I suppose it's clean when you put it back down, is it?
Yeah, probably.
Here's the thing, what always gets me, right? So people will say, have you washed your hands when you've been to the toilet if you're out in public? But as soon as you go and touch the toilet door to get out, what if some bugger hasn't washed their hands? That's completely pointless.
Yeah, it is. But then they wouldn't have washed their hands by the time they've left the toilet yet, will they? Because they've got to...
No, but you know the exit door.
Oh, yeah. But even the toilet door to the cubicle, they haven't washed their hands
no,
yet.
they haven't. But then you go and wash your hands after that, so that's
I
fine.
suppose.
But it's the exit door.
Yeah, if they haven't...
Yeah.
Yeah. Or push.
Yeah. I push in a different place.
Yeah. But soap, no. If I was just to go somewhere, like more so a kitchen sink, I don't know why, soap by a kitchen sink makes me gag more than soap in a bathroom sink. If I just see it, and if it's green or pear soap, I always go, I just can't. And
well,
so
imperial leather was really popular in World War One because it lasted so feckin' long.
Yeah.
And people were encouraged to use their coupons to buy it. There's a little fact for you.
I suppose soap is better than nothing at all.
Well, yeah.
But it just, I can't. We got Steve found something, it was like, I don't know, designer soap that he found in his office. It was really random. Mm. And it must have been like a Christmas present. And he went, here's some soap. I went, don't give that to me. Do not give that to me. Thank you very much.
So I've got a knobbed of the week.
Go on.
Apart from the feckin' driver of the bloody BMW. He was a knobbed. Crashed into my mother. I was sitting in our new garden. Perfectly relaxed. And I could hear this. And it was above me in the guttering. Next minute, a piece of moss and mud the size of my hand fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Fucking crow. And then, bloody lump of concrete. Fucking nearly hit me on the head. I was like, you little shit. So I stood up on the patio going, get
Trying
lost.
to get rid of the crow.
Like that, trying to get rid of it. And it flew off. And
that.
then I've heard that crows have grudges. They remember things. And this morning there was 5 on the bloody trees outside the house. I was like, oh, there's a murder of crows out to get me. Fucking hell. I've heard that.
Yeah, so they're just pissed off at you. They're all coming back with their mates. She's a knobhead in that house. Come on, let's go and sort her out.
Well, apparently they're scraping the gutters because they're trying to get bugs and stuff.
Well, we have it on our
Can I
flat
do it
roof.
at someone else's fucking house,
Yeah,
please?
we have it on our flat roof because we've got a thin flat roof that goes across our attic bedroom because it's got a...
Anyway, go on.
whatever them windows are called. So it goes along. So it's a thin flat roof and every spring and summer they come and do a fucking dance in the morning.
Oh yeah, we get that with pigeons.
But they're loud.
Yeah.
And the
I
crows,
remember
you
being a
can
kid
hear
in
them.
the caravan shitting myself because I thought someone was trying to get in. And it
Even
was
the dog
seagulls.
this morning was like, what the fuck's that? But literally, you'd think there was probably about 10 of them having a little bit of a meeting, crow meeting, yeah.
Oh, I hope I haven't pissed off the crows. They pissed me off anyway.
Yeah, well, they've come back with their mates now.
Here's another fact, which is going to blow your little tiny mind,
Who
right?
says my mind's tiny? Oh, the mother-in-law.
You can't look at soap, Christine.
No.
I think this is also related to naked attraction.
Oh, what?
Blew my mind, that show last night.
Yeah.
I'm never going to watch it again. I can't cope
Is Anna
with it.
Richardson still? Is it Richardson?
Well, it must have been an old one, so I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know we've all got pheromones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently pheromones can cling to pubic hair. Isn't that weird?
Right.
Pubic hair is thought to help trap and potentially amplify the scent of pheromones, which are chemicals that can play a role in attracting potential mates. The pubic region also has a high concentration of, apocrine? Apocrine.
Apocrine?
Did I say it? Apocrine, sweat glands, which are thought to be the source of pheromones.
Ooh, clever though.
Well, it is, but it's a bit tricky when you're out and about, isn't it? You can't just zip your trousers down, pull your pants out, and waft your pubes. You're good looking. Waft, waft.
What's the thing? It's like something off a sunflower.
It's got a high concentration of apocrine, sweat glands. And these glands are more active during puberty.
Oh, okay. So they give off "come to me" signs.
Yeah, like I'm desperate. That's Miss Growler, isn't it? Go back a few episodes.
Yeah, see Miss Growler and Miss Minge. It's a great word, isn't it?
Minge, yeah.
Show us your mint. No, don't.
Oh! Miss Growler must be absolutely dripping with them. Mustn't she?
Got a beard.
She's got a huge beard.
Yeah. Flapping every... But how... Okay, so is that a scent that gives off when you're aroused, do you think? Or is it there all the time?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask Google that.
Did you not? Next time, episode 36.
But apparently, pubic hairs also have serve other purposes, such as protection, insulation. Mine fucking do. I wish they were all over my body in the winter. I'd be lovely and coasty. Development of sexual maturity. There you go. I thought like they were there for protection. So like, you know, when we were all naked, running around, you won't get sand in there and things like that.
Okay, because that's something I do often, is all get together, run around naked.
No, when we were near monkeys.
No, like... He meant just as a friendship.
I don't mean like go to Malta and sit on a hill with a monkey. I mean when we were back like monkeys. No, because I'm nearly needed.
You, me, baby Lydia and Sarah all just just out naked.
Well, you and Lydia are
dancing.
like fucking dolphins. It's me and Sarah.
Yeah, you will look primitive. You've shaved twice this week, though.
Not up there.
No, your legs. It's a big deal. She's shaved
Don't
twice.
need to shave Growler twice in a week.
Oh, it's once a year.
Hairy,
That,
not
yeah.
that.
I don't like a trim. I don't like it. I don't want to shave it off. I don't get that.
No, because that's like Victorian perverts.
I don't get that. I know a lot of friends do because they just find it clean and that's fine.
It's really itchy and you just scratch
But
it
you
about.
just have to keep doing it every day, which
like
can be
a bloody
awful.
hamster in a sandbox. It's awful.
Hamster in a sandbox.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? That kind of
I will relay that to my
inherent
friends. That,
scratching that you can't stop.
yeah, but people, I think, when they do it, they have to do it daily as a, you know, like would your pits or whatever. You just do it daily so you don't get ever to that scratch bit.
Oh, but then surely your skin would get tougher. Be like a male chin down there, wouldn't it? Your mons would like get rough skin.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I think so. Like,
And then
like
he
leather.
would get then, moving further on from that, is he'd get a sore forehead every time he went down.
He'd be the person that told you, though, wouldn't he? Or she?
Oh yeah, your
or
mons
she.
are a bit. Oh she, yeah, your
Yeah.
mons are a bit dry, love.
Yeah, it's a bit leathery down here.
Can you let the pubes grow back? Can we have a bit of a 70s bush going on?
So people, I'm quite glad that a lot of friends do it, and I don't know if they do it for, because that's, like my friends have had a Brazilian for as long as I can remember. And some friends have in between whether they... I remember being away once, we'd go away every September with friends, and I walked into the room and everyone was sort of comparing minge.
What? Remind me never to come to your bloody get-together. Fucking hell.
They were going,
What?
do you shave? Or do you not
Did
shave?
they have them out?
No, sort of just in the pants. Going on, mine grows down here. You know, like you've got...
No.
Yeah. It wasn't quite a minge party, but it was a discussion about... It was a discussion about hair, so it's like... It wasn't like...
Bloody, the pheromones must have been fighting for oxygen. There must have been like an unseen war of the worlds going on in the air.
It wasn't like get your minge out and everyone look. It was a case of everyone was ready to go into the pool or whatever, with hot tub or whatever.
Okay.
And the discussion. So I just came on and someone at the top of the pants going, "Oh no, arse, stop it there. This one, I don't like it if it hangs out there, so I have to sort of trim it here." And that was the conversation.
Okay.
So you know, and they've always said to me, it's.
What? Don't look at yours.
No, it's like bushy. But
yours is.
I do think it is. I think it's just for years.
It's gone. We don't want to see it. It's too bushy. Mine's bushy.
Yeah, but they've always said to me that they've always related to me as having a big bush. And I think when I was 19 and we went to Tenerife,
big bush, Barbara.
Yeah, goes with big shoes. I remember we were 19 and we took loads of photographs, and we were a bit pissed on the balcony. And it was a bit bigger than a balcony, thankfully. And somebody took a picture of my minge.
No. What? Christine, you need to reevaluate your friendships.
Because they were like, that's like cavemen.
Did it have its own seat?
Yeah, and eyes and everything. So anyway, these photographs then went off, as they did then to Max Spielman's.
Oh! Were you naked or in a cosy?
No, there was nothing else, just my minge. There was nothing
never
else.
Going on holiday with you.
There was just a minge shot. So the photographs went up. There was no way you would know it was me. However, these photographs went off, and we picked the photographs up, and we were handed the photographs at the counter by a lad that went to school with us.
Oh!
So there's all of us within the
pronto
shot,
prince.
And then he had to work out whose minge it was. Still to this
day. Was he
day,
smirking when he handed them back?
He was red.
Was
just a bit like, but laughing.
Yeah,
laughing.
but like in the 70s, you know when you go swimming with all your mates and their mums and stuff,
yeah.
There was bloody hair sticking out all over the shop
yeah,
from
there
mums.
was. Like, well, they probably didn't have time.
No, they didn't give a shit.
No, they didn't give a shit. And also, it was like everything was quite natural. Then, as in, we're sort of
just
reverting back to that now, aren't we? Like,
Yeah.
there's lots of girls, especially famous singers and whatnot, are just letting it all.
Yeah.
Which I can't.
I'm not
I
bothered.
get it.
No, I'm not. I find it a bit sexy.
Do you? No, or men.
No,
men or women.
Either. I don't swing to that side, but it doesn't bother me. Armpit hair.
No, it does me.
No, I'm not bothered about it.
I don't know why it should.
Well, it's just conditioning, I guess, isn't it? But the thing is, you think about yourself. I don't like long armpit hair for myself because it feels wet.
Yeah. I just
Feels
if I see
damp
it,
and I don't like
I
that.
sort of go
Shudder.
shudder a little bit. Yeah, just I don't know why. It's just. So
What if somebody got their armpit hair and then dipped it in a soap dish? You'd be gone, wouldn't you?
Yeah, at the side of a ship. I'll be fucked.
Side of the ship, that goes back a long way.
Yeah, something that were just not for me. Thanks.
Oh, God, you're so fucking
But do you know what? We were talking about this the other day because I've happened to take my younger son to try and get his bloods done, and he's got a severe phobia of needles, which is just awful. It's just horrible.
It's awful because you need to do it for his health.
It's just horrible. And as we were in discussions with one of these nurses, she's saying it's an awful phobia to have. It's quite a common phobia.
Right.
You know, needles are quite common. She said, but people have lots of different phobias. She said, I've got a friend who's afraid of buttons, and I've had a friend who was afraid of buttons. And I went,
it's not funny, is it?
mine's the side of ships. And she's like, sorry? So I had to explain why I just could not walk down a docking area or whatever and see the side of a ship. I probably would struggle getting onto a cruise ship. Just
really that bad?
Yeah, I just couldn't. It freaks me out. It makes me feel as uncomfortable as being up high because I'm not great with heights.
Heights on the side of a ship.
Yeah, and then she said to me,
what?
I've got severe phobia of twins.
No.
Severe phobia of twins.
What? Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, she can't deal with patients that are twins.
God,
even if she sees in the medical reports of the twins, she has to pass it on. She can't do it.
Oh my gosh, that's really weird.
And I was like that. And you think mine's fucking weird.
Yeah, but it is though.
It is. But twins or sides of ships, if you had to choose one.
Yeah, side of ships.
Yeah. Twins, you're going to see them quite a lot, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Ships is going to be a choice.
But where do they come from, phobias?
Yeah, they've got
at
deep.
what point was she bullied by twins? Do you know what I mean? Something's kicked that off.
Yeah, there has to be so. But that needs probably a bit of therapy, that doesn't it? Too.
When yours doesn't.
Well, it's like the other day we were in York Designer Outlet, right? And we're walking around to the shops. They haven't been there for years. And we're just walking past, and on the corner, Croc shop. Just sold Crocs. So Steve pushed me in. He said it's always good to face your phobias. Pushed me in the fucking shop. Ran out as quick as I could. Out. I'm not fucking going to that. It's always good to face your phobia. Shoved me in.
I had to put my mum on a carpet cleaner the other day, and we had to move all the furniture out and then move it all back. And she's got this chair in the dining room where she puts all her shoes underneath it. There was about 5 pairs of Crocs under there. I nearly put them in a bag like a fruit salad to bring to show you.
Pick one.
Put your hand in there, look at it.
Yeah, close your eyes. I think even if I touched a Croc, it would be like...
Really?
Yeah.
It's so comfy though.
I just don't. They were hated so much, like a fair few years back. And then Crocs were very clever by giving them for someone to use, and then they were seen by people who follow influencers or famous people, and then they became the best things to wear, and then they wore them with fucking socks.
Yeah, Milo won't subject to putting them on when he goes out to the car or something like that.
Yeah, but that's fine.
I find very surprising.
So, take it out of the bin.
We know, you're boring. Take it out of the bin, being a health
Stop.
specialist.
Now they've come with heels. Stop it. Stop it. Things to watch.
Oh, fucking Crocs. Go
Things
on.
to watch this week that made me cry.
Oh.
In a really good way, because I quite like passionate people who are very passionate about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Please watch, I think it was Channel 5, and I came across it was shit all on the telly on Monday night. Steve was away, and I thought, there's nothing on, nothing to catch up on. Watched everything, binge watched everything. And it was the final year of the restoration of Notre Dame.
Oh gosh.
My God. Oh my,
that made you cry?
I was telling Steve last night, and I was in buckets.
Why is that?
Because there's 600 people that they've got all from France to come and work on Notre Dame.
Right.
So people who are carpenters, specialists, sculptors,
Masons.
just specialist people, because there's obviously carpentry, it probably isn't needed to be specialist as such, but then people who were, there was 50 sculptures that they were having to either create completely new, or the half was weathered, and how they were going to rebuild that. It was absolutely amazing. And then the spire, because it's open now to the public, it finished last year. They did it in 5 years, considering it took 200 years to build. They asked for money, and I remember donating money when it went on fire.
Oh, okay, yeah.
About 25 quid, something daft like that. And they got £1 billion in donated money.
What?
£1 billion from all across the world, and they've spent between 700 and 850,000 euros. What's the word I'm looking for? Restoring it. And then they've put like loads of 21st century things in the floor, and like so if it gets set on fire again, they've got sprinklers and proper stuff in, so they can visually see what's going on inside. So but it is the most amazing thing that I've watched in such a long time. And even the spire, which was the last one that they did, just the pictures, the images, they've took stuff with either drones or by helicopter. Just seeing people working on the last bit of the spire, which is 65 metres high from the roof, and how it was made with just wood, and it all goes into pieces. It will just blow your mind. It absolutely blew my mind. And 600 people
That's
a
not
day
something
were
that you
working
sit
on
down
it.
and go, I'm going to watch this tonight.
Not
You
at
just
all.
fell a bit by accident.
Not at all. And I love stuff like that. Like, I've been to Notre Dame before, and I shit myself going over the bridge that had been there for 900 years, whatever it was. And I got across it. But when it went on fire, I was like, oh my God, that's horrendous. That is such an old... It's like part of something dying, like really awful. So the fact that these people have been working on it for 5 years, especially during COVID as well, because it was 2019, the fire went... I urge you to watch it. Your mind will be blown away by it, because people are fascinating, people are clever.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think, are we coming to an end?
Yeah. Okay,
very quickly though, these lady astronauts in...
Oh yeah.
And there's all this comeback on them, isn't there, and all this
ridiculous
sort of thing. Well, I don't know. I'm sort of a bit between the two, really. The only one thing that I think that a lot of people are missing, and this should get more publicity, which is what Steph McGovern put on her Instagram page
very clever
yesterday, which was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Which was, hang on a minute, which was all about Nancy. Let's have a read about her. She was one of the women. So there was all this comeback about saying, what a bunch of no marks to go up in, and they all look like Barbie
said that
dolls.
About blokes though.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they might have done nowadays if there was someone. I don't know. Anyway, but this
Nancy.
Yeah, she was it Amanda Nowen's journey? Sorry, Amanda Nowen.
But she's
a civil rights activist and astronaut, highlighting her remarkable journey. Despite facing a brutal rape and navigating a flawed legal system that included paying $5,000 for a rape testing kit and having the evidence destroyed after 6 months, she paused her astrophysics career at Harvard and NASA internship to become a leading advocate for assault survivors. Yeah. Her work led to significant legal reforms in sexual assault laws, earning her a Nobel Peace Prize nomination in 2019 and extensive contributions to women's rights. She has since resumed her astronaut training, making her participation in the all-female spaceflight particularly meaningful. The narrator expressed a wish for the media to focus more on Nowen's inspiring story. Yeah. And you
have to take it from that, don't you? That's what you've got to take from it.
And they all had to take something personal up there. And she took a note directly either after... I can't remember, it was, forgive me if this is wrong, after she was raped or after they had lost the evidence that said never, ever, 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 ever give up.
Never, no.
And I just thought, why aren't they concentrating on that?
Yeah. Because they don't.
But why didn't they put more people like her on board there? That's my issue.
Yeah. But she is one
why
that she's
did they
got
put a pop star on there? Is it for publicity? I don't know.
Well, it's got it, hasn't it?
Well, it has. I mean, it's massive. Oh, it's such an interesting debate, isn't it?
But then we are, and like I said, Steph McGovern put on yesterday, we are not looking at all the other shite that's going on and people having their opinions about who should or who shouldn't.
Yeah,
we're concentrating on that. As a whole, lots more people are concentrating on her and what she's achieved. Not only just being a young female astronaut, which is really good, but the fact that she took herself away from training.
Well, she had to
because of that.
She had to. She was forced to because she couldn't live.
Yeah,
so good on her for going up. But I just wish they'd put people who've achieved something.
Yeah,
women that it had cost something.
Yeah, there was a meaning.
Anyway, there we go. That was. Little afterthought.
A little afterthought, but yeah, have a look at it. So look at Notre-Dame and read more about Nancy.
I think it's Amanda Nowen.
Where's Nancy come from?
I don't know.
Have a beautiful day.
Bye.